so we're gonna do here, we're gonna show you how to do dumplings, because you're gonna get these. If you see these are called wonton wrappers. So they come in a package like that. They're really thin sheets of combination of rice and wheat. So these are what we're gonna use. But before that, I actually got this one, I think in Walmart or in Target. So look at them. Just make sure also that it says here, no MSG. A lot of them sometimes have MSG, it's monosodium glutamate, which is not very good for you. And it's actually, I don't know, it gives me a headache sometimes. Some people may be allergic to it. Okay, so the other ingredients I'm gonna show you is, well, I have some quickly before. We're gonna do the filling. The filling is a veggie filling. This is some ginger and some garlic that I already chopped. Look at it, it's really fine chopped. And I have my my pot with a little bit of vegetable oil there. So I'm gonna put it in a bit. The other ingredients that I have are, well, ginger and garlic I already chopped here, some carrots and some mushrooms. We do wanna do, like, we're gonna cut really thin. I'm gonna just show you quickly how. Cut the carrot in half and then as thin as possible in these little strips. So it is like julienne. And then once you have them like that, you're gonna make them even thinner. If you are in a hurry, you can shred them, but it's actually nicer if you that. Once you have them like that, then you can just stack them across, line them up. And just, this is like a fine mince. So we do one, I already did the carrot. This is a mushroom. I have shiitake mushrooms. Any mushrooms will do, that's great. White, button, even portobello, but I love the shiitake because he has this really nice meaty flavor. So you're gonna do the same. And I'll just show you very quickly. Well, the same for that, but I'm gonna actually do, the other thing I have is some cabbage. So as we stuck, I'm gonna put my ginger and the garlic in my hot pan with oil. You want it nice and hot, and that's when it starts bubbling. And give it a little swirl with the oil. It almost gets really quick fragrant. You start smelling really good, the flavors for it. So once that is, do not let it brown. That definitely you do not want to. So as soon as you start getting a little bit of color, just a little bit, golden is fine. So this is a tablespoon of oil. Then go ahead and add the carrots and the mushrooms and give it a little swirl. While that cooks, at this point, if it's too hot, you can lower it just a little bit. Now I'm gonna show you really, so I have, this is a Napa cabbage, a Savoy cabbage. You can do bok choy, you can do any kind. Again, you're gonna do really thin strips. Because you're really not gonna, it's a little bit like the lo mein, you're not gonna cook it a lot. You're just gonna give it a little, the flavors for the garlic, for the ginger, and then you're going to add all the veggies, but they should be nice and crunchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and add them to my pan. Once you continue sauteing, just a couple of minutes, there's really not much. So let it cook a little bit, and then you can season it. We're gonna season it with a little bit of soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce. Not a lot, it's actually just going to be, I'm gonna put a little bit more of the cabbage first. And there's a spice I want you can do any kind of spice you want. You want a little chilies in it, you can do it, or hot sauce like Sam did. I'm not adding it, but I'm gonna add this combination of spices. I'm gonna show you, the name is called, very appropriately, Chinese 5 spice. It's a great seasoning. You can find it on a lot of stores now. It actually has, look, we have Szechuan pepper, which is a little spicy. It has cinnamon, star anise, fennel, cloves. So those are the 5. So you may actually have all those in your pantry, so you can just make your own, add a little bit of each. So as it continues cooking, I'm gonna just add the just 1 tablespoon of our soy sauce. That's plenty, and a little actually goes a long way. It'll be definitely, so that'll help actually give a little extra moisture, obviously, and seasoning. And now I'm going to add just a little pinch of this spice powder. It's a little, here's that nice, really like brown color. So the other thing I want to show you is our setup. So we're going to steam these. There's many ways you can do the dumplings. Of course, deep fried, but you're not going to see deep frying from me anytime soon. But you can do them. We're going to steam them. You can boil them. But I want to show you the setup. So I have a pot here already, and this is already steaming. So I put some collard greens in the bottom. If you have also cabbage leaves, extra cabbage leaves, you can put, you need to line your steamer, because these can tend to stick very easily. These rice wrappers are kind of sticky. If you ever heard it, it's called, sometimes they call it pot stickers, and that's for a reason, right? Okay, so this is our filling. So we're gonna let it sit. So we need to let it cool actually. So I made a little bit earlier, which is here. So this is our setup for this. So it's already nicely seasoned, but it's a little cool. Let me just get a little bit of this clean. So now we're gonna set up our dumpling factory. So you're gonna get with a little bit of water. You need a little bowl with some water, just like that, put it on the side. And then you're going to line your wrappers. It's great, you can do that with a friend. They can do it together. So I like to line them up, maybe 6. So they're really thin, almost translucent. That's what makes it so pretty, because you'll see the insides once it's cooked. So we're gonna put them like that, and this is what we're gonna do. So you get with spoon, and not a lot, a little goes a long way, and just put it right in the center. You can get your fingers. If you want this stuffing, you can put a little bit of like crumbled tofu in it. You can do a little like a chicken breast that also you sauteed first the chicken breast, and it's fully cooked. Then you add the rest of the veggies in your stuffing. They also make it with shrimp, so you can just maybe a couple of shrimp, but also really finely chopped first, and then saute them until they're fully cooked. So you can do a lot of different versions, but this is our veggie one. So now just look at how we're gonna do. You can see that. Okay. So with a finger, you're gonna put with water. You're gonna put water in 2 sides of the wrapper, just like that. I do that one on the top and one down, and same thing like that. And then once that, you have to be a little careful. So this is the folding. You're gonna get the bottom part that you didn't, and the stuffing has to be tight. Go like that, and then you're gonna press it with your finger. Make sure to press around the filling so that it's really nicely sealed. So you can get up like a little triangle like this. What I like to do then is lift both sides. I put a little bit more water on one and then seal it with the other. And then you end up making this little pocket. Okay. There's actually many ways you can do the shapes. So this is, I guess, the simplest one. And one of the great ways to do it by steaming is if you mess up and you don't fully like seal very well the stuffing, that's okay. It wouldn't be a problem because I want to use just on one side, just putting the water on the one side and then with your fingers pinching it, it makes your little pocket like that. And that's all you need. So I'll do 3 of them and I'll put them in the steamer. So go like that. And then we have like little puckers. I'll do the other ones later. So here on my, you could just grab them. See how it's like nice and steaming? So then basically just put them right there. So you will do several so that you can feel your steamer, but we'll do this really quick. So they go in there. Cover them just like that, nothing else. And also notice that those green, the collard greens, I'm gonna eat those. I'm gonna use them. Don't think that they're just for, that they're getting steamed, so that's gonna be great. I have here already some that I did earlier. So see how, by the way, if you wanna do them early, you can. I just line them up also with a little bit of these green collard greens so that they don't stick to either the glass or but see how they get like this a little bit translucent. I don't know if you can see it, just a little bit. You can see the little specks of carrots and the cabbage, not a lot, but so see how they come like that? And it's not perfect. Maybe one of these opened up a little bit. You're not really there, okay. You can make them in a little square too. It's up to you. So what I wanna show you is how to serve them. This is what we're gonna do. I have a bowl here. So what we'll do is I have a really nice veggie soup. So what we're gonna do is, even if they're not fully directly from the steamer, so you're gonna get, so I have like a soup that I made with carrots, zucchini, onions, squash, a little bit of squash, celery, has celery in it. So nice and warm, great for this time of the year. And then go ahead and, drop a couple in your soup, just like that. Where did I put? So also it's good for you to know, like also in your package, like this is the serving size 3 wrappers. So then you can put 3 of these in your soup. And then I garnish it with a little bit of parsley in it. You can season it with just a touch of toasted sesame oil, just like something, just a little touch there. And if you want a little bit of scallions, which I love and they're great. So you can, just the green part, the light green part, cut a little bit at an angle. If you like spicy, you can add a little hot sauce right there. And this is a nice, beautiful, these ones will, just as you put them in the hot broth, even if they're like a little room temperature, they'll warm up and then they're ready to eat. So then you make it really nice.
Looks beautiful, beautiful, JP. I love it.
Great, I'm glad. I hope you like it and you try it out. Let's see, let's check out quickly how these are doing. See how the steaming ones are? They're almost done. They really are just a few minutes on the steam going. And you can, of course, I like it with using chopsticks to just take them out. But see, this is better to see them, how they're getting like really translucent. They are sticky, but yeah, they take a little bit more, but it's almost done. So great.
This is a great thing to do with a family. So if you have like, a big family, you can all sit around and make the dumplings together.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a great idea for the family. I love it. And you could, even with the kids, you can show them and they can play a little bit with them. I'm gonna put these ones in. And about the cooking time, well, you've seen it here. It's like not even maybe 5 minutes if you have your steamer going on with the steam on. I'm just putting these other ones I do, but these ones I can take out now. So yeah, maybe a couple, like maybe 5 minutes or so. And then you take them out. And you can, some steamers have like levels. Have you ever seen those? Especially the Chinese bamboo steamers are great. There's several layers and you can put them in layers and then remove them by layers too. Don't forget to eat the collard greens too, which I can chop in the soup.
So everyone have a good one.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Happy New Year.